Welcome to Shannon Wild. On this week's episode, I'm hanging out with one of Africa's small five, the leopard tortoise. Now I'm really lucky in the area that I live, in Hoedspruit in South Africa. There's actually quite a lot of leopard tortoise around, so I do get ample opportunity to photograph them and, like this guy, stumble across them. Now the reason I know it's a male is the plastrum is concave. So as some of you may know, with tortoise, the male needs to have that concave plastrum under here so that they can mate with the female, whereas the female just has a flat plastrum. He doesn't want to peek out at the moment. He's using his shell to protect himself, and as you can probably see, he can get all of his limbs and his head and his tail as well tightly packed in there so that he's protected. And in Africa, it's actually not uncommon to see some big cats playing around with these like a toy. And so these poor tortoise, you know, they get in there and try and stay safe and hopefully wait it out. There's a few occasions where I've seen some young lion cubs playing with it like it's a ball or a toy. So hopefully at some point he'll feel confident enough to pop his head out so that we can give you a better look of him. I don't want to handle him too much. They do tend to stress easily, and they can also release their bladder. And you know, in this kind of environment, they need to conserve the water. So we don't want to stress him out too much. So I've had the opportunity to photograph leopard tortoise in a few different environments. They have quite a diverse range. So obviously here in South Africa, I've photographed a few, and you'll get to see that footage this episode. But I've also been lucky enough to photograph them in Namibia as well. So you would think, I mean, tortoise, they're not the fastest animals, and you'd think that they'd be pretty easy to photograph, and in some aspects they are. It's not like trying to film or photograph a cheetah hunt, but they come with their own challenges. And what I've found with these guys is they're always running in the wrong direction. You know, I want to take pictures of the head and I want to be able to see the face and it walking towards me. But if this guy pops out, you'll actually probably be able to see. As soon as he sees that I'm in front of him, he will turn and go the other way. So I get a lot of back-end shots. So there's usually a lot of running around and maneuvering to try and get into position. And here he goes. Hello. And straight away. Off in the opposite direction. Yeah. So I know this one's a male, as I mentioned. He has that concave in the plastrum. And these guys will reach sexual maturity around 12 to 15 years old, not unlike people. And their lifespan can be up to 100 years, so very long-lived. See you later.